Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to Daily Code Buffer. In this video, we are going to see a Thunder client built into VS Code. So Thunder client is a REST API client similar to Postman. So we can use that particular inbuilt extension to test our APIs within the VS Code. So we don't have to open multiple applications to load our system. So let's get started. So whenever you are doing the development, you will be working with the multiple applications, right? Multiple softwares you will be opening in your system. So it will take a lot of your resources of your computer. I found this particular extension, that is Thunder client, in the VS Code that allows us to test all our REST APIs. As we already know, Postman is a very heavy application, right? So by anyhow, if we can improve the productivity and improve the workflow of our development cycle, then it would be a real benefit. So to reducing one application to work on our application, that will be a really good benefit. So let's see what Thunder client gives us. Okay, so Thunder client is just similar to Postman over here. So if you go to the VS Code and if you search for extensions over here, if you search for Thunder client, okay, this is the particular extension. Okay, REST API client for VS Code, GUI based HTTP client. So let's install this, and here you can see that this particular Thunder client is being installed over here. This will be installed over here. So now what we will be doing is, we have one application over here. Okay, this is my Spring Boot application. So this will be more benefit to you if you are using VS Code on a daily basis. So you don't have to rely on any other application. So let's see how it is performing. Okay, so this is my application over here, Spring Boot application. Let's start this application. MVN Spring Boot run. And this application is for the departments. You can save the department and you can get the department. Okay. So if I show you this particular controller, this has two APIs. For post mapping, that is to save the department, and to get the department by its ID. So we'll be testing this. And if you go to this particular Thunder client over here, you can see that it is very similar to Postman over here. Okay, you can create the new request. You will be able to see all the different activities over here. You can store the collections over here. You can add the environment variables over here. Let's start with the new request. I'll create a new request over here, and here you can pass all the informations over here: URL, parameters, authentication providers, headers, body, and everything over here. If you're familiar with the Postman, it will be very similar to it. So let's do one request over here. I'll do the post request, and my API would be HTTP localhost colon 9001. My application is running on 9001, and the API is departments slash. And here I need to pass the body information. So if I go to the department entity over here, I have multiple entities. So let me pass these entities. It will be in the JSON format. Okay, I'll pass department ID as 1, department is IT, Ahmedabad. I'll say IT06 as the code over here. So here you can see that I've added this particular department JSON content over here. Okay, and this is my URL. Let's hit on send, and here you can see that we are able to save the data over here, right? So this particular Thunder client is working pretty neatly. If I do the get over here for the one over here, and you can see that we are getting the data. So here you can see that it is pretty useful over here. We don't have to go to the Postman or any other API testing client application. Okay, we can directly use in the VS Code itself. So there are a lot of features available. You can go and check all those different features available. And I think it's a pretty neat client over here. I'll be replacing this particular client if I'm using more of a VS Code over here. So you can also check this particular out. And if you have any of the particular extensions or particular applications that will improve the workflow and improve the productivity for our development life cycle, and do let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. So that's all in this video. I just wanted to share this particular tool that I found out recently. You can also check this out. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for the upcoming videos. I will see you in the next video. Till then, happy coding. Bye bye.